Good morning and Happy New Year from Peter and here in Sydney in the music room. This will be my last video of the year, of course. It's New Year's Eve today. I'm doing a video in answer to 6-inch pianist, I did say that, video on vinyl soul tag 2025. So without further ado, I thought I'll have a go at it right now. Okay, first question is, show a Saturday night record. I'm going to go with the Commodore's Machine Gun, an album that was actually used quite a lot here in Sydney at hi-fi shows as a demo record. This is a really great funky record, a lot of fun. Machine Gun, Young Girls Are My Weakness, I Feel Sanctified, a lot of great soul funk grooves going on here. This is a great party record. Show a Sunday morning record. Now, number 2. Now you come down from that. So the next morning, we'll go with Soul Shots Volume 5, I believe, yeah. This is a series from Rhino Records from the 90s. 11 volumes of soul music that isn't on the Atlantic or Motown label. A lot of great stuff on here. Tell It Like It Is by Aaron Neville, Sitting in the Park, Billy Stewart, I Do Love You, also Billy Stewart, Love Is a Hurtin' Thing. A lot of sweet soul, Dark End of the Street by James Carr, People Get Ready by The Impression. So some really great stuff. Some of it, a little bit more obscure than others. These were hits in America, but weren't from the 2 big mainstream labels at the time. Okay, number 3, show a soul cover version. Soul cover version, I'm going to go with the Neville Brothers, How He's the Clue. This is from a t-shirt, a shirt I bought back in the early 2000s when I saw them in concert. This is the Neville Brothers Uptown, and the cover version here is Drift Away, Davy Gray's classic hit. A great version indeed. This is a pretty good album. But this, Drift Away is a pretty good cover on this album. This is got a deletion cut on here. I found this a while ago. Yeah, when they were on EMI America. Yeah, Neville Brothers, Drift Away on that one. Quiet soul music. Okay, I'm going to go with Booker T and the MGs on this one. I'm going to go with Time Is Tight. I've got the 45 here. That's an Australian 45. There's also an alternative I can go with, Soul Limbo as well, which is kind of a Latin feel, calypso sort of thing. I think both would suit a car chase. I think probably more so Time Is Tight by that. It's kind of a mid-paced groove, but I think it's an instrumental. I think it would suit it right down to the ground. This is actually from the movie Uptight as well. Okay, Best Dressed LP cover. Gonna go with the Isley Brothers, and this is Harvest for the World. This is an album from 1976. The cover itself, actually, they're very well dressed in 3 areas. On the front there, right, I think we're stage here, on the back, looking really dapper there, right, and also in the middle, where are we here, I'll get the headfold, cover that, fold that up, and that there. So yeah, just in 3 areas. They're looking really smart and sharp, the Isley Brothers there. This is in there when they move into their soul funk era. That was a lot of great stuff. A lot of long tracks on this though, part 1s and 2s, but really funky, really soulful. Okay, play that funky horn. Got to go with Earth, Wind and Fire, Shining Star from the soundtrack of That's the Way of the World. It's a really great album. Shining Star, of course, got some great brass on it. Earth, Wind and Fire's brass sections, really quite good. You do quite a lot of fun to listen to as well. Yeah, but that's CBS Australian Shining Star by Earth, Wind and Fire. Okay, Blue Eyed Soul. Gotta go on an Australian, a legend who we lost a couple of years back, named Renee Gayer. Beautiful soulful voice, she was a legend here in Australia. This album is called Ready to Deal. Credit to the Renee Gayer Band. Sweet Love, cover of Live Loving You Was Wrong, and also Heading in the Right Direction. Ready to Deal, I Really Love You. Some soul funky with track called Whoop as well. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful soulful voice. A sad loss, unfortunately for us. Got some Australian legends in here. Mark Punch on guitar, Barry Sullivan on bass, Mel Logan on keyboards. Yep, Ready to Deal by Renee Gayer. Okay, Soul for Beginners. Now, a couple of things here. First, I'm going to go with Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. I think would be a great place to start for any one looking for soul music. This is Smokey Robinson and the Miracles anthology. It's a triple LP set. Got an insert in it as well. That's a great overview of their career with Motown. But also, we've got a couple of documentary LPs, Motown LPs. The first one, First Decade, it's actually a documentary, but there are some full tracks on it. It's a narrated documentary, some interviews, but also a lot of great tracks that actually I heard for the first time when I bought the album. A lot of Motown we didn't actually get here in Australia. There are some basics. I didn't know the Please Mr. Postman was actually a Motown song, for one thing, until this. But yeah, this is a great overview, but there's also a later version of this Motown story. That's the First Decade. This is the first 25 years, and this goes beyond, kind of goes into the 80s. So, and it's actually narrated by Lionel Richie and Smokey Robinson. So there's some before released interviews and the like. Yeah, it goes beyond. The track listing is different to the previous one. There are, I think, less tracks maybe. It's a 5 LP set as the other one is, but it goes further into the 70s and 80s as well. So it doesn't just stop at 1970. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so for beginners. So the next question was going to be show a track that was sampled. Now I don't know enough about rap music, hip hop, funk. I've got no interest in it. So instead, I'm going to substitute that question for showing 5 soul, no, actually 6. I'll pick that now. Soul 45s, and they're all from the same letter grouping. Okay, so first off, we're going to go with got the Parliaments with I Want to Testify. That's that one there. Sorry, wrong way around. That one there. The Parliaments, who are also the alter ego of Funkadelic as well. George Clinton. Me and Mrs. Jones, the Sweet Soul vocaling stylings of Billy Paul. This has got a cover version of Your Song, Elton John's Your Song on the B-side as well. Band of Gold, sorry, by Freda Payne. This is actually a New Zealand press. No, sorry, it's a UK press on Invictus label. But Freda Payne's Band of Gold. Wilson Pickett, Land of a Thousand Dances, just in the Australian Atlantic before they went to Warner. That's a green and white label. That's an original. Pointer Sisters Fire, Bruce Springsteen's song from the mid 70s. And I'll go with the 6th one, Prince, Sexy MF, Prince New Power Generation as well. Quite a funky soul thing, indeed. Okay, show a record with Sweet Harmonies. I'm going to go again with the Soul Shots series. Sweet Inspiration. A lot of great sweet soul things on here. In the Midnight Hour by the Morettes, who featured Vanetta Fields, who is now living in Australia. He's a backing vocalist with a number of people here, including John Farnham and Renee Gayer. We've got the Flirtations, Sweet Inspirations. Sweet Inspirations at one point included Cissy Houston, Whitney's mum. And they also backed Elvis during his Vegas years. Jan Brandon, Moment to Lie, Tainted Love by Gloria Jones is on here. Selling by Patty Drew. Some nice sweet soul stuff in here, indeed. Show a record, a modern soul record. Okay, we're into question 11. I've been championing Sharon Jones and Jack Kings for a while now. I've discovered them in the last year or so. Bought nearly all their back catalogue. I've got one more to get. I want to get that Christmas album that's on Candy Cane vinyl. But this is quite a great album. 100 Days, 100 Nights. Really authentic 60s, 70s flavoured soul. A multiracial band. Sharon Jones and Doug Kings were like a hidden gem, I think. Sharon, unfortunately, we lost her in 2016. She actually had been battling leukemia, but actually passed away from a stroke. Anyway, this is a great album. 100 Days, 100 Nights is a track that I actually came across, performed in a band. I hadn't heard of her before then, and a great song. Really sort of gospel-y, sort of, kind of vibe on that one as well. And the last one, a soul track on a jukebox. You're in a pub, and you're going to finish off the night with, you get the choice to finish off, play one last song on a jukebox. And I want to go with an instrumental, Grazing in the Grass by Hugh Masekela. That's the 45. It's kind of an African, kind of Latino, African, hard to describe it actually. It's actually quite a nice track. It also appears on Soul Shots Volume 3, which is the instrumentals. That's Hugh right there. Hugh was a trumpetist, African trumpet player from, in fact, a South African, expatriate South African, according to the liner notes here. But yeah, quite a nice vibe of a track as well. Okay, I believe there's a local version by Friends of Distinction as well, but that's his instrumental version. Okay, well that's it. That's it. I'm going to do this. This is very quick today. 11 minutes going in. Just thought I'd do that. So, not Merry Christmas. We've gone through Christmas, haven't we? Happy New Year to you all. I hope you all have a safe one, a happy one, an enjoyable one. And be sure to hit like and subscribe and ring the bell for notification if you like what you see. I've just pulled my old Neville Brothers shirt from the early 2000s, I believe. Or actually, no, in the 90s I found this. And anyway, this was a great show that I went to back in the early 90s, I believe. 90, in fact, it's got 91 on the back of the shirt, so yeah, it was 91. I just want to say thank you for watching. Those who've supported me during the year. I haven't put out a lot of content this year. I've been somewhat distracted by other things, other matters of a good nature. I'll say with you farewell for now. Enjoy your night. For those who are yet to have New Year's Eve, enjoy it tomorrow. It's New Year's Eve here today, as I said, and so we have we're at 11 o'clock, I believe, 11 a.m. at this moment. Another 12 hours or so of 2024 to go. Okay, Happy New Year. Be safe, be happy, and be well. And see you next year. Bye bye, guys and girls, and whoever else is watching.